Hello and welcome back to the channel. Back up at Dragoon Creek. So if you'll remember from previous videos that Dragoon Creek was where I had been camping with my folks in Barb. It's where they met for the first time. We had a great weekend. A lot of visiting and stuff that weekend, so really wasn't a whole lot of content stuff going on. Just a lot of visiting, hanging out, and enjoying each other's company. Well, we're back up at Dragoon Creek, and I'm here on a solo trip this time, all by myself. And it's like, I was going to come up here and, just kind of hang out and look around and see if we can find this fishing hole that, I've heard a little bit about. I found the fishing hole. It's actually just right there, right off my campsite, which was kind of nice. But as far as fish goes, ain't nothing in that creek much larger than a sardine, so it really wasn't worth trying to fish. But did have a little bit of relaxing time, just hanging out, just kind of watching nature go by, watching the creek go by, and things like that. It's probably going to be a shorter video. The site tour, when we get to it, really isn't anything. It's just the truck, the quick set, and the table. Very minimal setup. There is, as previous, on-site bathroom. There is water and things of that such. Picnic table. All your basic amenities. Fire ring. Fire bans are in effect right now, so no fires to be lit this weekend. So a lot of stovetop cooking instead of fire cooking. I've been a little bit under the weather this weekend, not in terms of the actual weather, but it's been pretty hot, and I don't think I've been staying quite as hydrated this weekend as I probably should be, basically resulting in a huge loss of energy. I'm basically sitting here this morning. Today's my departure day. I've been here all weekend already, and I haven't filmed a damn thing, so thought probably should break out the camera and at least talk a little bit about some of the things that have happened this weekend. Show you the site, take you down to the creek, things like that. But my weekend pretty much started off kind of crappy because when I got here, my main battery that I use for primary power was down to like 30% and dwindling. Of course, when I pulled in, it was nighttime, so there obviously wasn't any solar coming in. But when I woke up the next morning, it was completely dead. What caused my battery to go through a third of its power bank over the course of 8 hours is absolutely beyond me. But that's what happened. I woke up, it was dead. So I had to hurry up and get the backup power station hooked up to my fridge and stuff, so that way all my groceries that I just bought didn't spoil on me, and I end up having to eat soup and crackers all weekend. So I got that up and going. Ran some tests and stuff to see if I could figure out what's going on, and basically the charging port on my primary battery is totally toast. It's not charging, period, no matter how I do it. Solar, the truck 12-volt outlet, the truck's inverter, it doesn't matter which cable, which method, it's refusing to charge. Now, when I first got up in there and started unhooking cables to get stuff switched around, the first thing I noticed was that I have my solar panels plugged into it, and when I went to go unplug the panels, the cable was stuck, almost like it had been fused in there. But I was able to pop it loose and get it out. Plugging the cable into my backup battery, the solar is still functional. The connector's still a little bit tight, even going into the backup battery, so I've got a new cable ordered for that coming. in case there is a problem with the actual cable. But case in point is the other battery's still not charging at all. So probably have to figure out, you know, if that's something that the company's going to be able to, you know, help out with, if it's something they can fix, if they're going to replace it, or if they're going to do nothing. I don't know yet at this point. Probably won't start looking into that until probably next weekend. But if that doesn't work, it's either going to be running reduced power off the backup battery, which didn't work out so well for me last time that was my primary power source, or you know, gonna have to start thinking about shelling out some more money for another battery, you know, something with higher capacity, so that way I can keep things charged, keep the laptop charged, keep phones charged, keep the fridge running, keep the drone flying, camera batteries. I mean, I have all this stuff that requires electricity, and the backup battery is just not going to cut it. So, you know, all that coupled with dehydration just kind of left me in a position to really not want to film anything this weekend. And, you know, to you guys, I'm sorry, but, you know, probably wasn't going to take the drone up here anyway, because, you know, we took it up in the last video, so there really isn't anything more to see beyond, you know, what we had in that video as far as aerial shots goes, you know, except for maybe, you know, aerial shots for, you know, the thumbnail for the video or whatever. But even then, I'm not going to do that. We're going to do something different this time. So anyway, that's just kind of what's been going on with me this weekend. I'll give you the site tour and probably close out the video after that. Alright, so starting at the head of the site here, over there just beyond that tree is where the vault toilet is. Coming into the site, we have the truck. And of course, because it is just me, this is also sleeping quarters. And then over here, you have the picnic table. You have fire ring, which very, very clearly indicates fire restrictions are in effect. So the cooking shelter, you know, the quick set, got the table set up, stove's already packed up and put away because I'm not cooking anything this morning. And then down through here is the crick itself. Really just a quick hop, skip, and a jump. Kind of like so. So I certainly hope you enjoyed this very brief look at the campsite here at Dragoon Creek. You know, again, it's just been kind of a, you know, meh sort of weekend, so it's just how it goes sometimes. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day.